All right. Good afternoon. My name's John, and I have Sean with me. We're the hosts of the Dewey PodMonster podcast. We are a weekly podcast about consumption, and we're doing something a little different today. We're going to take a minute and watch the Terrifier 3 trailer and react to it, just to give a little bit of background on it from our opinion on Terrifier. To put it nicely, Sean is not a big fan of this
I love it.
franchise, and
It's
he
one of my
loves it.
favorites.
I'm kind of lukewarm on it, but we're gonna give it a try because it seems to be all that anyone wants to talk about today, and go from there. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit play. We'll give it a watch and see how this goes. Let's see if this shoe company is gonna give us a movie worth watching.
Pause it for a second. I don't know if I like. I don't know if I like that they're doing it in this like retro kind of view. You know, the icons or the logos for like the studio and all that stuff. I just wanted to point that out. I don't know if I like that. Sorry.
I don't have a problem with that. I feel like they've tried to hit a retro kind of view for pretty much everything they've done with the series so far. So I'm all right with it. And plus, I don't know that's what it's going to be on the actual movie. This is a
No, I'm just saying
60
aesthetically.
second. I like that we're 9 seconds into a 60-second teaser and we're already bitching. So that's good.
Bodes well.
All right.
Hmm.
No, of course we need to have her back. Why wouldn't we want
Yes.
that?
Mushy face.
Right. Oh, don't. That's a UTI waiting to happen.
All right.
Mm. It's very Polish.
It's like the eagle, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
All right.
All right. So that's it.
At Vistaprint,
Hey,
We don't care
Vistaprint.
about. Yeah, we don't care about
I
them.
might like this more than the teaser.
I mean, that's not much of a teaser. I guess if you're just really interested in Art the Clown, you get a little bit of a, boner peek at him, but it kind of gives you the bare minimum. Really, that's all you need for a trail. Like, if that was the whole trailer, I'd be more impressed. Like, if that was the full trailer,
Yeah.
just because all it's telling you is what we already know. You're going to have art and you're going to have a Christmas theme.
What's the lady character? The lady. What's the lady character from 2?
Lauren Lavera,
Yeah, what's the character?
Sienna.
You already know she's going to be in it, right? I mean,
Yes.
if it's a continuation from 2, which obviously I
She's
would
in.
assume it would be.
Yeah,
But you would
she's in the
think like
cast, and so is Elliot Fullman. So you're getting the two people that survived from the last movie back in this.
you'd almost expect that they could just do a thing where it's the darkness, some like embers flying in front of the screen out of the darkness, and Art steps out in a Santa costume with an axe, maybe a little bloody, and that's almost more than we get. That would be almost more than we get here, because we know it's people following along with this series know this is going to be a Christmas thing, right?
Oh yeah, it's
So
been the major marketing thing for it to this point because every poster, aside from the one that just says Terrifier 3 on it, has had art in the Santa costume with varying levels of shit going on around it.
So I don't know. I mean, I was surprised, honestly. Not a huge reaction, because I'm not to say that I'm looking forward to this or anything, because I'm not. I'll watch it, but I'm not like on the edge of my seat. Like you mentioned, we're not the biggest Terrifier fans here, but I was surprised at how much gore is actually in. I mean, you see the blood. That's not really surprising, but that like shower scene where they bust in, there's actually some gore that you got to see. So I was kind of surprised they would put that in there.
I still don't understand why this is coming out in October. Like I'm 100% on board with this being a Christmas horror movie. In fact, that makes me more interested just because I'm me, I'm all on board for seeing Santa get fucked up, in whatever way. Whatever that might entail. But releasing this in October, like, I don't know about you, but I don't even want to fucking think about Christmas until closer to Thanksgiving, if not after Thanksgiving. So putting this out before Halloween, I mean, you're going to get obviously the Terrifier fans are going to see this no matter. You could release this on, any day and they're
July.
going to go
You
see it.
could release it tomorrow.
Right. So I don't think that's the audience that you're trying to catch. I would think if you're trying to grow this franchise more, it would do better in, November or December. And let's not act like this is going to somehow hang out in theaters for 8 weeks and get to the actual Christmas season. It's be in and out of theaters in probably 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, like you said, it's kind of cannibalizing its base, right? It's already the people that are gonna see this, or the people that are anticipating seeing this, are already gonna see it. I mean, the only real reason I could see it being released in October is because that's like scary movie season, so they want to try and capture maybe people that haven't heard about this. But I don't even frequent like forums and stuff, horror movie forums and whatnot. But the very few, like the horror subreddit, is pretty much the only place I get any kind of horror news, because I don't go to websites about horror movies or whatever. And that's, Art the Clown is beloved there, for whatever reason. So I feel like those people know that this is coming out. They know it's coming out in October. They know what it's all about. You almost have to create something for people that don't know what this is to be intrigued by it. So maybe it's going to find a broader audience now with with this teaser. I really don't know.
I don't know. It'll be it'll be interesting, I guess. I can't imagine that this is going to answer any of the questions that I still have after the first two movies. This feels to me like I'm going to have, again, more questions as to what the fuck is up with this clown. And because that's been the case
with this clown.
Well, that's been 2 movies now, and I still don't really. It's gory, but I don't really know what's going on in the movie outside of that. Like,
yeah,
that's been our complaint all along. But it's a teaser. It doesn't tell you much. This movie's come together pretty quick. I feel like it was just January when we got an announcement for this movie. So seeing it already, 2-3 months away from being released, that's impressive if they're able to turn it around that quick. And I'm sure it will hit for the people that want it to hit, but I guess we'll see. Like I said, I don't expect this to be either of our new favorite Christmas horror movies, but I expect that we'll be talking about it come December, and probably have a longer forum or longer conversation about it than what we're going to do right now.
Yeah. No little girl clown. Didn't see a little clown.
Oh, I'm sure that motherfucker will be around. But to their credit, at least they're cranking these out a lot faster. Maybe she won't look like a 40-year-old kid like the teenagers in Stranger Things. So,
callback.
Yeah. So, you got anything you want to add before we wrap up on this? Like I said, I intend this to be short. I don't want to have a long conversation about it. So,
no, that's been our talk about the teaser trailer for, I was going to say Quantifier, Terrifier 3. Find out more about the Dewey PodMonster podcast at crap.town.
That's right. You can find out more about us at crap.town. But if you want to hear more about these, or if you're interested in seeing us react to trailers, let us know. You can comment on this. And of course, crap.town. Sean said it. That's where our podcast lives. You can find all kinds of other good stuff there, and we will talk to you soon.
Yeah, boy.